Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out the brand new brawler Maisie. So she's just came out in the Brawl Pass a few minutes ago. Already maxed her out. This time around though, there wasn't a plus 10 tiers, which I'm a little bit confused about. So I ended up spending a lot more money than I would normally, probably about an extra £20 or so. So if you're looking to buy anything in the shop, make sure you're using a credit code. That'd be greatly appreciated. And we're going to be testing her out. Also, I'm not too sure if they do this every time with the brand new brawlers. I think they don't normally, but we have both gadgets and both star powers. So we're going to be testing those out as well, giving you guys the best build and giving you guys as much tips as possible. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, guys, jumping into the first game then. So I'm going to be pushing her to rank 30 later on today. So I'll be doing a double upload as always. But of course, I wanted to just get the video out as quickly as possible so you guys get an idea as to how strong she is. So yeah, the mid-range is definitely really weird. So I guess you want to it's kind of like Brock. You want to probably keep people at like maximum range just so it's more likely to hit. So we get a super right here. We're just going to use it to kill the Edgar. And the best thing that I mentioned before, which I'm already excited about, is cycling this super. Just 3 hits to cycle super is just insane. So also with this gadget, you don't want to pop it when they're full HP, remember. You want to pop it when they're probably around middle or pretty weak, so then you can get some more sustained damage. So we're going to pop super in a second right here, get the pushback onto the Primo. Once you get the kind of timings right, you should be able to get used to the kind of little bit of a delay. And then, you know, in Brawl, normally when you push someone back and then shoot, you know, that's going to be like a really good trick. So we're going to push back this Primo right here. I used the gadget right there. I don't even know if it hit the Mortis, but must have did something. So again, the mid-range is a little bit painful, but my teammates are doing a fantastic job so far. So far she seems pretty decent. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game. And so I forgot to mention as well, playing at around 800 matchmaking, just so we get a fair feeling. Like, it wouldn't be that good just going into a game and it just being 0 trophies. That wouldn't be a fair reflection. At least 800 trophies, you can kind of have a feel whether she's going to at least pull her weight. So my teammates are just destroying them. I haven't even hit a shot yet. So RT and Brock, definitely a dangerous combo. And we should be able to score here. Okay, no, Piper does actually clean me up there. So a little bit unfortunate. The best thing about her as well is that she has so much HP for a long-range brawler. Well, like a medium/long range brawler. I think that's going to be a fantastic thing about her. That's why I've gone with the heal gear instead of any other gear. I think that's going to be really good for her. We do manage to get the max. So again, just trying to keep the max distance so we can get as much chance of hitting a shot as possible. So looks like Roller's going to use super right here. I'm going to use my super a little bit early. Okay, yeah, I'd need to get used to the timings. We still score anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The gadget, again, it's a little bit weird. It just feels like, I don't know, it feels like a collect gadget kind of in a weird way. Even though it seemed broken against bots, like, yeah, it's definitely not as good as I kind of imagined. So I might switch out the gadget in the next one because I just haven't even had the opportunity to use it once yet. There's no point using it when someone is max HP. They're not really going to be dealt more damage. So again, going to try and tap this max. I'm going to pop gadget here just to get myself a little bit of extra ammo. I actually get a good amount of damage there. So that is pretty decent. The health gear to full effect here should be able to heal me up pretty quickly. I'm max with speed, so we're just going to hold on to this super. I'm going to knock back the max and slow her down, which again is going to be really tasty. That's one thing that I definitely like about this star power that I'm using, is that it slows them for 2 seconds, so it should make it a lot easier to confirm the kills. So we get a tasty kill on Piper as well. And I think with the damage gear you get extra, well, you do get extra damage with the super. It just made me delete Piper. That is just insane. I'm already 1 shot away from my super, so there's just so much defensive capabilities with Maisie, which I feel like I'm really going to enjoy. So max, yeah, there's kind of no point me attempting to even shoot the max whilst we're in super. Of course, Maisie is going to be pretty difficult to hit brawlers like that. We get a really nice shot onto that brawler there, and we're just going to push up with our super because we can. We literally can. So Piper's going to jump off into the distance, and we could just use super here to knock back the crow and score. So Maisie just actually feels incredible already. Let's hop into the next game. All right, guys, jumping into the next game now. So we're actually using the first gadget and the first star power now. So in the previous 2 games, it was the second gadget and a second star power. So I thought that was going to be the best build because of slow with a super and also just the extra damage. But I feel like the first gadget is actually going to be maybe a little bit better, especially because you can get that little bit of a dash, and maybe you can use a dash to actually make a good play. So we actually get a little bit of a stun on the Mortis there. So that's what I'm talking about, the defensive capabilities with this brawler. She feels like a brawler that you should be able to just run into, but you can't. So star power as well gets an extra 10% damage, which should be nice considering got to play this brawler like Brock. So we're going to use super right here to knock back the Mortis. Even though we don't get the goal right away, we cycle our super again. So it's just so easy to get the cycle. She's kind of got a quick reload speed as well. I've always got a secret feeling that once people get the grasp of her, I think she's going to be one of the best brawlers in the game, just because of how easy she is to use, how quick her reload speed is, how much damage she does. But that's going to be a really nice goal from Typhoon. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game. And so I'm actually surprised at how strong she is straight away. Like other brawlers, I feel like I don't pick up as quickly, but with Maisie, I just think it's so clear that you just got to keep out that maximum distance pretty much all the time. Another tip, of course, like with most brawlers, you can actually auto aim up close, but I think with Maisie is one of the few exceptions where you literally just can't auto aim up close. I mean, maybe out of habit I probably would, but you got to be careful. I think definitely not auto aiming is the way to go. So we're just going to run it into the B here, considering I have super. Got to wait for the max to respawn as well. We do knock them both back, so my teammates should be able to clean house. So again, a little bit of awkward timing. I probably would prefer if someone else shot and I supered, just because it's a little bit easier to coordinate, but it doesn't really matter. We managed to score anyway. So again, we still got this little bit of a dash. So if Primo wants to jump on me, I can just dash away. We're going to use our super here to knock both of them back, which is going to be really good for cycling our super. And we're only one more shot away from our next super. So if anyone wants to go aggro onto me, I can do just that. So yeah, I kind of dashed the wrong way there. I keep thinking that the dash is a dash forward, so that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I did look like an idiot just doing that, but yeah, when you want to dash forward, you got to look backwards, and then you can dash. So I may as well just use my super there, because I know I'm going to cycle it so quickly, and it's got such a big radius. I don't even have to worry about hitting it. My teammates are tapping right there, so I'm just going to run straight into these guys and get taken down quite easily. Looks like Primo is a beefy character. I've got to be careful of that one, and Typhoon tries to sneak that one in. I may as well just heal up here. Kind of just missing every single shot. So Primo's got jump. Got to be really careful of that one. I just dealt 3,100 damage to him, which was insane. Also B, we should be able to get some good taps onto her and take her down. And we're just going to use super here to kill the max, and that should be pretty much a GG. So we're going to use a dash there just because we can. We've only got one dash left. So again, both gadgets feel a little bit kind of awkward right now. Maybe I'll learn the numbers in terms of the other gadget, but yeah, both gadgets feel a little bit awkward. I mean, that's what a gadget's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a kind of thing that you can just use 24/7. It's got to be used in the right circumstance. So that's going to be another game. Let's hop into one last one. All right, guys, jumping into the final game then. So just giving my judgment on this brawler already. I think she's going to be a fantastic brawler. Definitely one of the best ones. So if I was thinking about picking up the Brawl Pass, I know straight away she's going to be really strong. You know, with some brawlers, I can kind of tell they're not going to be the best. You know, like Mandy, for example, or trying to think of some other Brawl Pass brawlers recently. There's been a few, but yeah, but this brawler, I think definitely you can pick her up. Like Willow, for example, I kind of knew that she wasn't going to be that strong, but with Maisie, I think she's going to be a fantastic option to have in your composition. So I'm going to try and score right there. Okay, again, I just dashed the wrong way, which is just slightly annoying, but we managed to survive anyway, which is just hilarious. And now we can push up, especially just, well, there's basically every map has lots of walls. So, okay, so my recording cut out a little bit there, so we're just gonna have to skip through a little bit of that game, but we've still got one more gadget to hand right here. Should be able to tap this stew, so we've helped with the RT mark. We're just going to delete him, so again we can just push into these aggro brawlers, because we know we've got multiple ways to keep our space. The super has just got such a big radius, it's just so easy to connect, and that's going to be the first goal right there. So just 1 minute left, should be able to clean house. So as I said, make sure you're subscribed so you can get all the latest tips with Maisie. I'll be pushing her to rank 30, so that's just a good inkling on whether she's going to be strong or not, and then I might get her masteries. I don't know whether I'll still continue to do that, because it is quite a painful grind. But that's going to be it for today's video, well, the first video of the day. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of Maisie in the comment section below. Where do you think she's going to be ranking in the meta? I think definitely a top 10 brawler, even a top 5. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.